Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. I know we've missed a few weeks, but there was some things going on, some things in my family. Um, just kind of a lot was going on. I know we're supposed to talk about part two of. I just hit my knee, y'all. Part two of relationships or single. Which one is the real prison sentence? We're gonna touch on it a little bit. We're not gonna talk too much on it, but as y'all can see, I'm trying to share this as well. I didn't have enough time while the video was playing, but we're gonna talk about some mental health. The weather's changing for those of y'all that's in Texas. Weather's changing, of course. We're still dealing with coronavirus. Texas is back up to a red alert. So that means businesses are beginning to shut down again. Workplaces are beginning to shut down again. And we are once again trapped in the house, not only by the cold weather and flu and pneumonia season, but you add corona to that and it can cause your mental psyche to go haywire. Okay, so we are going to just touch a little bit on some of that stuff today. So grab a drink and let's get started. No song today. I really haven't found one. Today was kind of a rough day for me myself. Um, as many of y'all know, I have diabetes, although I did get a good report from the doctor. I've also been in 2 wrecks in the past 2 years, so it has caused my back to ail me a lot. So therefore, when the weather changes, yeah, I'm no good. So I barely even work today. So just kind of y'all see kind of the stuff that's scrolling around along the bottom. We are looking for the MTG Beauty of the Week beginning in November. That's just a couple of days away. God, I can't believe November's already started so fast. But make sure that you send a pic and a mini bio about yourself to mashthegas@gmail.com, and that's mash THA gas.com. And Reggie and Q will be going over that and picking beauties of the week. Us ladies, we do have a woman's ladies night, woman's show coming up pretty soon, and we will also be looking for our man crush every day guy of the week. You know, we didn't want to really base it off of our gray sweatpants, which y'all know we love very, very much. We talk about it all the time, but we also want to go in that general direction as well with the beauty of the week. And look for some men that are out here active in the community, that are entrepreneurs, that are really doing some good positive stuff, not just looking good in a pair of sweatpants, although we are kind of shallow. Shameless plugs there, but we do we do want to see some other side to our gentlemen as well. Again, thank you all for watching the show tonight. So we're just gonna kind of jump in as y'all. I'm still trying to make sure I get everybody shared on this post as well, so we can get it going. So hope everybody's having a good week so far. Again, been a little rough for me past couple weeks, but we gonna get it done. Of course, our weekly show lineup, of course, tomorrow, happy hour with Hendrix. Thursday night, MTG After Dark, which I'm kind of excited to see what we got going on this week. And then Friday, of course, is our Halloween show with the full crew. It'll be MTG Live crew as well as the F-Bomb crew. And so just imagine having 8 people on one screen on a show. So y'all get ready for that. Got some great costumes coming up. I still don't know what costume I'm wearing. I'm working on a Q. Sorry. I don't know. But anyway. All right, so let's just kind of talk about some mental health. It was so funny because Q was like, so you're going to talk about mental health on Tipsy Tuesday? Of course I'm talking about mental health on Tipsy Tuesday, because why we don't just get drunk on Tipsy Tuesday, but of course I have my pouch, my MTG signature drinks. We are still working on that combo. Of course, the Suicide MTG combo is in the works, and we're going to try to get that marketed and pushed out by Christmas. That way we can have big branding party come New Year's. Q, if you didn't know, you know now. So anyway, so when it comes to mental illness or your mental health. It's a lot of things kind of go tied hand in hand in that, because in this time of year you have the holidays, you have cold weather, you have loneliness for single people like myself. And even, I mean, even some of the people that are married or that are in relationships, they often go through depression, you know, as well around the holiday time, depending on if they've had deaths in their family or they've had traumatic things happen to them over their lives in the midst of the holiday season. So holidays can be pretty rough, not just for people like myself that are single and, you know, would like to date and aren't dating and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Now, just because I'm single doesn't mean I'm lonely. Just because other people are single, that doesn't mean they're lonely. However, sometimes we do want to share the holidays with somebody, anybody sometime. Hey, Katie. Katie, if you want to join in, we kind of talk about this a little bit. You and me have a lot of stuff in common when it comes to being single. So if you want to join the show, just send me a message and we'll get that link sent over to you as well. And then I know you have Candor with Katie after me. So make sure y'all stay tuned as well. After my show is complete, Candor with Katie, which is a member of the F-Bomb crew, she goes on right after me. So her show is very funny. Good DIY she has on there, as well as some cooking that she does as well. So very, very funny show. Katie's a lovely person. But like I said, again, just because you're single doesn't mean you're lonely. However, there does come a point in time to where you do sometimes long to be touched. You long to have someone to share your life with. I don't care what anybody says. As much as I love being single, I would love to be in a relationship as well. I don't care how busy I am. Some days I'm not as busy. So it'd be nice to have somebody to share their life with. I don't think anyone intentionally wants to spend their entire life alone. So, you know, it's kind of heartbreaking to me. I'm gonna try not to cry because sharing the holidays is kind of traumatic for me, but I'm not going to go into all of that. But this will be the second year that I have been through the holidays without my best friends. So therefore, the holidays will be a little different. They've been a little different for me for the past couple of years. So, but anyway, mental health. What can you do during this time? Q's going to come on later too and give us some other healthy tips. But I do want to share some of the things that I have been doing for my mental health during this time. And I'm not sure why my screen keeps doing that. But anyway, some of the things I've been doing to increase my mental capacity. I know it's going to sound funny, but I'm going to show y'all some of the things I've been doing. So I have been throwing myself into painting. I have now done 2 painting with a twist. Can y'all see? Very, very pretty lady. A lot of people think that she's Hispanic because I did not paint her. And she has jet black hair. But to me, I tell y'all all the time, I am not just a black woman. So I chose not to paint her face because I do not want to be defined by just being a black woman. As y'all can see, of course, I did not draw this. I did paint it. However, I did enjoy painting that. That is one of the things that I like to do. And this little lovely lady, I painted her as well. I think she kind of reminds me of my niece. I think that's why I did her this way, because my niece used to have really, really, really big hair. And I used to love it. She used to wear like big hoop earrings and all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't dare say that she's my favorite niece on camera. Because I have 5 of them. But as y'all can see, I've been throwing myself into painting. And then let's show y'all what else I get to do. I know it seems a little childish, but I color. That's one of the things that helps me get through my mental health. Get through those depression days, not only drinking, but drinking's not good. It causes more depression. But coloring has also been a really big thing for me. Of course, you know, we all have those games on our iPads and our iPhones and tablets, and people that have Androids. I don't know how you play games on there. I wouldn't dare try to learn. But whatever. Anyway. But I play solitaire. I have a design home game that I love to play. But it's kind of funny because all my designs are black and white and red. I might throw a little pink in there or yellow. But if you know me, you know I'm a black and white kind of gal. And then I always just throw something in the meantime. I did go through, like I said, I have been kind of going through some things over the past couple of weeks. Kind of fell into a small depression. And I gained 12 pounds. Not happy about gaining 12 pounds. Of course, we all know that food is something that I love to do. And what did I do? I decided to eat my feelings, which is not always the best thing to do, but I do tend to eat my feelings. And when I went to the doctor last Friday, he let me know that I gained 12 pounds. Don't appreciate that, but it is what it is. And so I'm just going to throw myself back into working out. That's another good way to deal with your mental health and your mental psyche. Also, back in therapy as well. That's good. For those of you who have not gone into therapy before, that doesn't make you a bad person. However, I do suggest that if there is a need for it, a lot of jobs and have programs, EAP programs. So that's something that you might want to look into. Totally free to you. I know there are therapists on those lists that give you a certain amount of sessions for free. I know, like with my job, I think it's 5, but sometimes it helps to vent, and it helps to vent to people who don't know you. Because we know that our family and our friends are going to be biased. A lot of our family and friends are not going to understand what we're going through, and it's not because they don't love you or or anything like that, but they just don't really understand and know you and know the things that you're going through. Everybody has their own lives to lead, and everybody has their own things that they have to do, and all that kind of stuff. So therapy is always a very, very, very good option. I think, let's see. Also, I'm a comedian, so I tend to throw a lot of my mental issues into my jokes and my comedy. Speaking of which, I have a show coming up on November 7th. As soon as I have that, I'll get that posted on the Master Gas page. But I do tend to write a lot. Of course, if you don't know anything about comedy is just a story, and it's just a verbal story. That we just happen to rehearse a million times so we don't have to look down at a piece of paper. So, but there's a lot of different things that you can do. Y'all let me know some of the things that y'all do. Katie had one up. Let me see. Okay, I got you, Katie. Katie was sharing a bit of her experience as to what she got, what has happened to her, and how she has to deal with things. Katie, I'm so sorry for your loss as well. Death is not a hard thing to get over, and it can wear a lot on you on a daily basis, on a very mental basis. Of course, none of my mental illness is like a documented, mental illness or whatever, but depression is very real. Whether you are, getting help and, actually taking medicine or anything like that, you have bipolar depression, you have manic depressants. I mean, there's so many different layers of depression, and this stupid, crazy Texas weather will take you there. Like, I just wanted to stay in bed all day and like absolutely do nothing. Um, let's see. It's just, I don't know. It's a little weird to me. Because you can be totally fine one day and next day you just spiral out of control. There was a shooting last night, and I want to read more on the story before I actually report the whole thing. But there was there was a shooting last night of a black man that was gunned down by police. He reportedly had a knife. But of course, until we get all the facts, we're not going to really dabble into that. But according to released information so far, the man did have a documented history of mental illness. So that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Y'all know how they go. But so as that story develops, of course, I do want to follow along with that. That is some really heavy topic. Of course, y'all know I like to talk about my girl Tamar, even though sometimes she get on my nerves. But to me, I believe she has some mental issues going on as well. I don't know if it's a game for her or whatever, but I pray not. We do know over the summer that she attempted to commit suicide as well. So like people have to you have to understand. I'm not gonna say you have to understand that just because you deal with a situation one way doesn't mean that someone else is gonna deal with it that same way. That's the rough part about it. Um, and like I said, it's a matter of getting someone who really understands and can help you cope through these things. And like I say, family, yes, can be there for you. A lot of times we don't turn to family because family can respond in such a negative way. They'll say, we don't have history of mental illness in our family, or we don't deal with stuff like that over here. But again, everyone's different. Just because our blood matches doesn't mean we can deal with things the same way. So you have to be really sensitive, and holiday time is rough for a lot of people. So we have to be very cautious of how we treat one another, what we say to one another, because once you have said it, it is now out in the atmosphere, and there is no greater weapon than the tongue. You can destroy someone with your words, completely destroy a person with your words. And I'm a very harsh person. I come off very rough a lot of times, especially when I'm dating. I don't cut a lot of slack. My cousin tells me, hey cousin, I saw you jumped on um that I just don't play no games. I really don't. I think it's just because I've dealt with so much and I've tried to be nice, and then, people take advantage of you when you are genuinely just trying to be a good person and trying to love a person and trying to, be there for someone and, show them that you care and you really like a person and you give your all to it, and then there are people that use and abuse you. That's simple. At some point in time, everybody gets used. I don't care what you say. So Q said, grab your drink or grab your cocktail. Trust me, grab your cocktail because I got mine. Because talking about this will drive you to drink. You call me a what? Man, I don't really know what that means, cousin. But I don't tend to cut no slack when it comes to me. And I guess I have 3 brothers. I've seen all sides of the game. And it's so funny because I have literally been cheated on every relationship I've been in. And no matter what I do, I could be nice, I could be mean, I could be like all of that. But whatever it is, it wasn't for me. I don't try to dwell on that. But I'm kind of guarded. I'm a little bit more guarded now than what I used to be. It took a lot of time for me to let my guard down and like, really let somebody in. And then finally, when I did let somebody in, oh, goodness, like they just destroyed it all over again. So I mean, it's just crazy. Katie, yes, we can continue this talk, and y'all know I like talking about mental health because it's such an important topic. I did wear my pink because this is the last show for the month of October. So to all of my breast cancer survivors, my breast cancer warriors, you women are, ooh, you guys are strong. I had an aunt that survived breast cancer. And I mean, to see her go from very sick to completely healed was amazing. Let's see. I don't know why people want to text and message me right in the middle of the show, but it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, just to see her go from 0 to 100 real quick was awesome. I'm very proud of her. I want to say this, we're coming up on her 10th, I think we're close to 10-year breast cancer survivor. Of course, you guys know that my mother as well has cancer. She does not have breast cancer, she has skin cancer. But she is on the uphill, side of that battle as well. And of course, as always, our co-host Hendrix has lupus. My sister has lupus as well. Both of them are very strong individuals. Reggie handles it in a way that I just can't even imagine, because men are such babies uh, when it comes to being sick and ill. They tend to whine more than women do. But also for my sister, how I've seen her fluctuate up and down, up and down, up and down with her lupus, but she is steadily surviving, and like she hasn't had to have radiation in forever or chemo. And I just think that anybody that can survive cancer is ultimately a super, seriously, because me just battling diabetes is like, some days I'm just kind of over it. Like, really, I'm so sick of poking myself. I'm so sick of not being able to eat a Snickers candy bar, which y'all should know is my favorite by now. But like, I go crazy. I will go on a binge just, you know, to defy myself when I know I can't have all that candy and all that kind of stuff. But again, that is with, you know, depression. I get sick of it. I get sick of eating healthy. I get sick of, of doing right, quote unquote. You gotta put your air quotes up there. I get sick of doing right. It's rough for all of you that do not deal with any type of illness. Y'all do not understand. Like, it is crazy. Seriously. I mean, I had to wake up in the morning, stick myself. I gotta take a total of 6 pills in the morning. And that's just in the morning. Um, I'm now down to 1 shot a day, which is awesome. Thank God for that. Despite the weight gain, my diabetes has gotten better. I am in the well-controlled category of diabetes. And contrary to popular belief, once you have diabetes, you have diabetes. I'm gonna ring the bell myself, because if I have to hear one more person say, "Oh, you can be cured of diabetes," no, you cannot be cured of full-blown diabetes. You can be cured from pre-diabetes. If you are pre-diabetic, you can save yourself. But once you are a full-blown diabetic, you have it, and you have to just control it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Just so y'all know. I had to put that in there because y'all don't understand how many inboxes I get a day about somebody telling me that they recovered from, or they're healed from diabetes. If it was that simple, I promise you, I would be on that winning end of it. I promise. I would. I promise. And not that I'm losing. I'm winning because I'm it's controlled. But this is something that I have to realize that I will have for the rest of my life. So for all of you that are healthy, enjoy it. Take care of your body. Take care of yourself. And some of us are born with these diseases. Some of us are born with mental health problems. Some of us are born with this, that, and the third. But it's every day above ground is a blessing. Simple as that. Not a normal Tipsy Tuesday show, guys. Sorry. But I mean, I feel like it was something that should be talked about because I get so stressed out. And like I said, I throw myself into so much stuff just to keep myself motivated. Of course, y'all know I got my reality show I'm still trying to work on. I'm the brand ambassador for MTG. I do so much stuff, and people tell me, you do so much stuff. And I do it so that I don't fall back into that depression. At one point in my life, I weighed 370 pounds. And I didn't think I was ever going to get out of that. But, right motivation, right determination, you can do anything. So I throw myself in so much stuff, my shopping, my catering, which I need to pick back up because the holidays are here. My shopping, my catering, MTG, my comedy, the reality show. Once I could get it up and running again, like I throw myself into so much stuff, and I keep myself busy just so that I don't fall back into that, state of depression. And big ups to my family, big ups to my friends, big ups to the MTG fans. Some of y'all have sent me some very inspirational uh, uh, DMs, and I really appreciate that. Some of y'all not so much, but I do appreciate everybody that has helped me, through this. And whether you know exactly what I'm going through, and y'all know I don't mind being transparent, but you know, everything that I've gone through without even going into detail, it seems like somebody on a random day will tell me something that mattered, or they would tell me something that I did or something that I said, you know, and I don't even know I did it, or I said it, and it just picks me up. So everything I do, for everybody else. And, I'm very humbled by those things. Yes, I have a smart mouth. Yes, I like to have fun, all that kind of stuff, all of that kind of stuff is crazy. Um, Love you too, Katie. I didn't see the last part. But um, I do everything for others. I'm very glad that I have others that have my back as well and can help me get through it. But I really do it for y'all, you know. I'm not doing it for monetary gain. I mean, if I get famous from it, absolutely no problem. I just can't take all y'all on the red carpet. But I always wanted to be famous one day. And so that's the other part of my life, the comedy part, the podcasting, all that kind of stuff. But I do the catering because I love to cook. I do the shopping because people that look like me in the southern sectors of Dallas are seriously lacking in the essential needs that um, that are needed during this corona time. I do it for them. I do it for my elderly, my senior saints. Oh my God, y'all! So many senior saints have been blessed by this business that I've started. Those that aren't able to shop, we did a college giveaway of supplies. I have a cousin that's in college. I'm able to bless her, make sure she has everything that she needs because she comes from another family. So I mean, it's I don't know. Not trying to say I'm trying to get into heaven because I already know I'm going. I just hope not no time soon. But I do it it makes me feel good. And I think that's another part that, kind of helps me in my own mental, health is the fact that I get to help people. Um, I'm not cooking with you, Katie. I'm not doing it. We would burn the food. We would, because I don't know if y'all haven't watched Candor with Katie. I know I shared her broadcast last week. I need to do it again, but we're going to share the one tonight. If y'all have not watched Candor with Katie, we would burn the food on that show. Like we would completely forget because Katie will have me laughing from the time the show starts until it's over. So, Katie, when I come visit, we are not cooking. And I actually will be in Arizona 2021. So, I'm not cooking. That's my birthday weekend. I'm coming. Nope, not doing it. I'm not cooking with you. Not at all. If y'all haven't caught the MTG F bomb, this is another little shameless plug. If you haven't caught MTG F bomb, every other Thursday night, second and fourth Thursdays to be exact. Make sure that y'all tune into that as well. I forgot to mention that earlier, y'all. We have had such a good time. Our show is only supposed to be an hour long. We have yet to accomplish a 1 hour show. It has always gone to an hour and a half or more. So that'll tell you how many laughs that we got. So okay. You can cook, Katie. I know you can cook. You actually read from that recipe card very well. I really appreciate that. That was awesome. But I'm just not gonna eat gluten-free food. I've got to have grease. I need all of my cholesterol. I need all my gluten. If I'm gonna do a cooking show, that's probably why I don't have a cooking show. Because when I really get in the kitchen, I can cook healthy, of course. If you go to my food page, I can cook healthy, absolutely. But my favorite food in the whole wide world is shrimp and fish. Now, but I like fish baskets. I can only get them in Long John Silver's because it's fake fish, according to what most people say, but it's actually codfish, which I absolutely love. Codfish, and I like fried fish baskets. Don't ask me why, but I do. I'm not supposed to eat fried food like that. However, it makes my soul happy. So that's what I cook. And Katie, you can't have gluten. You like borderline vegetarian, vegan, all of that kind of stuff. So I can't cook with you. Like you cook like skinless food. Mm-mm. The skin is the best part of a chicken, especially if it's deep fried, which is part of the reason why Williams Chicken is my favorite restaurant in the whole wide world. You would think a steak would be because I'm from Texas. However, I love steak, but Williams Chicken is probably the best food place on the planet. And I'm very upset when I moved to, excuse me, not lived to, when I moved to Arizona, there was not a Williams Chicken. And I can't fry chicken like Williams Chicken. I don't know why. I can fry a pretty good darn piece of chicken, but it doesn't taste like Williams. And them corn fritters that you buy in the freezer section at Walmart do not taste the same. So, as y'all can see, again, I love food. This is part of my mental health problems. And I have got to eat fried food when I want to eat fried food. Ain't that right, Q?
Please eat fried food. Please eat fried food. I know.
Please
I
eat.
know. Yeah.
Q said, please eat fried food. I don't mind fried food at all, child. I like some French fries and all that kind of stuff. But again, when I tend to overeat my fried food, it's because I'm going through a state of depression. So since we're talking about mental health, it's a good thing that you came on right in time. So you ready? You got your tips?
Actually, I have a few tips. I was gonna give six tips. Hey, everybody! I was gonna give 6 tips on today. I'm sorry, I have been running around like a fool, and I'm just not getting to a place where I can eat something. Shout out, shout out to Captain D's. Woo.
Oh my God, I haven't had them. Oh, I love their hush puppies.
Them breadsticks. Ooh.
I've
See,
never
that's
had.
why you ain't never had their breadsticks. They taste like donuts without the glaze.
I'm
They are
not
so
supposed to be
good.
eating carbs. I gotta lose this 12 pounds again.
But when you lose the 12 pounds, go get you a donut breadstick. Get you one of donut breadsticks. Okay, but I do have a couple of tips
Okay.
for everybody that's watching. Hey, this is your boy Q. Recently, newly licensed, certified master life coach. I specialize in goal success coaching, purpose coaching, happiness coaching, and I also do professional business coaching as well. So if you guys need me, please go ahead and email me at qdslifecoach@gmail.com. And you can also reach me right here on Mash Gas Entertainment for now, just for now. Okay. So real quick, I have a couple of tips I want to give to everybody. I was going to do my mental, mental, for the holiday. So I'll jump on later and do those because I want to go into deeper detail. And I know it's Tipsy Tuesday, so we don't want to definitely um, take away from the tips. And I hope y'all drinking. If y'all ain't drinking, you need to be smoking
Well,
something.
that's what we was talking about. I said we talking about mental health on Tipsy Tuesday. I said let's get all the mental health stuff out the way first, and then we'll get into the tipsiness. Because tipsiness, that's part of depression.
Absolutely. Okay, so the first tip I want to give you guys on tonight is well, during the holiday season, we do know that people go through, like Miss Shimmy was saying earlier, and with a lot of loneliness, and a lot of grief. Kate, I think I saw something about your niece or your nephew, I believe.
Niece,
Your
her
niece.
niece.
Okay. Oh my God, my condolences. My for real. Like, losing someone in your family like that is really, really hard, especially when you have to relive that over the holidays. So the first tip that I would do, I would suggest to you is if you're feeling like you're missing that person, it's okay to go ahead and get it out. So accept that fact that it's okay. You can look at the pictures. If you definitely want to, I know I'm not the type of person to memorialize after a certain amount of time. Like for example, like going to a grave site, like going to, having a lot of vigils, balloon releases, that kind of deal. I'm not into a lot of that, only because grieving for me is best at the moment that I cut it off at a certain point in time. You'll think about it over the years, but it's best for me to cut it off. And so when you know that it's okay to grieve that person and think about that person, whatever it is, even a relationship, friendship. A lot of people go through with their families. They go through with their moms, their dads, all kind of kids. I have a coaching client right now that wants me to coach her on how to rebuild her relationship with her kid.
Mm-hmm.
And that to me is a lot when you are going through holiday season. So it's okay to grieve those relationships. It's okay to think about those relationships. It's okay to reminisce. It's okay. But step two or tip two is once you are memorializing, once you are getting yourself to a place where it's okay, then put a happy medium on what you are thinking about. In other words, give yourself room to adjust mentally. Give yourself a cap. Like I always would tell myself, and this is wrong. Don't y'all do this. But I would say, like if I went through a breakup, I gave myself 15 minutes to cry. That's it. That was a wrap for me. Did I ever do that? I say 45 minutes. But I will always say 15 minutes
Right.
because what happens is that your body and your mind are so connected. They're so connected and intertwined with each other that I don't know if if you stress, if you think about things too much, it starts to take hold into your body. If you feel that feeling right here, that little pull, that nervous feeling, that grief, that pain, it usually starts right up in here. And that's your body's way of telling you that listen, I need you to be in a better countenance. I need you to be in a better place in your mind. Because if not, especially if you have any kind of conditions or anything of that nature that you're dealing with, you can trigger those conditions. So
Mm-hmm.
once you're in a place, if you're thinking about, thinking about someone, grieving a relationship, whatever, give yourself a happy medium. Give yourself a cap to say, you know what, I think that I'm going to do my best to try to push forward, and do what you need to do to find your happy place. Okay. And that's number three. Find your happy place. Shimmy was talking about food. I'm with Miss Shimmy. I like to eat. And the gym is how many feet away from my house, Shimmy?
Mine up the street, and you know what? I got in on the $10 Planet Fitness and haven't been able to go. It's
Listen, I pay for the gym in my rent,
I
and I
I
go
mean, when I move,
sparingly.
yeah, when I move, it's gonna be included, in our HOA, fees or whatever. We have a gym right on, in our HOA and everything. But like I signed up for the Planet Fitness and I haven't had time to go. Shopping with Shimmy keeps me so busy, but that's cardio right within itself for the first 3 hours of the day. So
And see, and that's the thing, when you find your happy place back, that's back to step two. Give yourself a cap. That could be in everything. In other words, kind of think about the time that you are using, grieving, soaking,
right.
waiting by the phone. Don't wait by any phones that are not ringing. Okay.
Hello, hello,
Don't
hello,
do that.
hello.
If there's somebody that you want to hear from, if there's somebody that you want to whatever it is. My grandmama used to always say, baby, a watched phone never rings.
A watch pot never boils.
Oh
So
wow.
same thing.
Just don't do it, So find your happy place. When you're able to find your happy place, whether it's food, whether it is the gym, what it is, talking to someone you love. And I'm not, advocating overindulging yourself in food. What I'm saying is that sometimes when you eat, it brings a peace to yourself. And then you never know, if you're in these mindsets or your situations of mental disturbances, is what I like to call them. You know, you may forget to eat. You may forget to do some things that you really were supposed to do. Like Miss Shimmy always forget to eat. I always say, Miss Shimmy, why you do that? You know damn well you need to eat. And so we forget to eat, you forget to sleep.
I
Get
do.
you some rest.
I will forget. I will go, and will not sleep.
Yeah, you got to get
Today when I talked to you, I was like, I gotta go take a nap. I crashed hard.
yeah. And let me say this, trying to prevent yourself from being in melancholy situations. If there is something that like I'm upset. Miss Shimmy know why I'm upset. Yeah, I'm about to tell her why I'm upset, but she already know, but I'm about to refresh her memory. I'm upset because Charlie Brown Christmas is not gonna be on this year. I got a problem with that. I love Charlie
Do,
Brown.
do you want me
That's
to
like
stream it? I can stream it live on your
that'll be
TG
fine.
page. Okay, I'll
Let me
stream it.
let me tell you something. Charlie Brown Christmas been a part of my life since I was that tall. And now I'm this tall.
Well, since Saturday's Halloween, I'll make sure I stream the Great Pumpkin.
Yeah, they're gonna play
Um,
the Halloween special.
no, they're not
But
gonna play. They're not gonna play Charlie Brown. So for Halloween, there's a couple things
they
they've
ain't gonna play the
stopped.
Charlie Brown Halloween.
This is what they've stopped. They've stopped showing Michael Jackson's Thriller, and they've stopped showing now. Charlie Brown's not gonna show. So Saturday, y'all tune in to Mash the Gas. I will make sure that I stream Charlie Brown's Great Pumpkin and Michael Jackson's Thriller on
Why
Saturday.
would they take Charlie Brown? That is the devil. You just leave Charlie and Lucy alone.
They
Linus
on
and
Apple TV.
Snoopy. Y'all leave them people alone. They ain't did nothing to you but stand there and be drawn. That's it. That's all they want to do.
But that's
So
one of the longest running cartoons.
yes,
Like The Simpsons. It's ran longer than The Simpsons.
Charlie
Hmm.
Charlie Brown, let me tell you, saved my
I'm mad
life
Charlie
many
Brown's still
times.
the same age though.
Charlie Brown saved my life many times because I remember running in my mama's backyard running in my neighbor's backyard from one of them dogs, and I thought about Snoopy being on top of the house. And I knew that the Snoopy could get up there, but I knew that dog couldn't. So I jumped on top of the dog house and ended up going to sleep up there until the dog left. That's a whole nother story. But so
Yes,
yeah,
Lord.
so definitely it's okay to sit in your pain for a while because you need to process that. That processing pain is what gets you through. So it's okay to sit in your pain for a while to think about what's going on with that person, then give yourself a cap of grief. It's okay. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. The mind is a more powerful thing than you know and acknowledge. If you don't want to do something truly, you will not do it. That's just the way that it is because there are hormones in your brain that will put that inside of you to say, I'm not doing that today. And then find your happy place. Take you a nice bath, get you some music, candles,
And a drink.
listen to, get you a drinky drink. Here, listen, hey, if you indulge in cannabis,
Well,
go
I
ahead.
found my happy
What is that? Did you paint that?
painting. I did a painting when was doing painting with twist all the times.
Her, her breasts ain't big enough. They supposed to be your size and they supposed to be pushed up to your cheekbones like that. So that's way it's supposed to be. So her face supposed to look like this. So yes. So back to serious. So yeah. So
Look,
that is definitely a couple of tips. It's okay. And then you know what? Talk to somebody. Pick up the phone, call somebody. Listen, if you feel like that the world's against you, if you're all alone, if your friends and your family is not available, reach out to anybody that you need to. Hell, reach out to me. You can jump on in and send me an inbox, or you can send me an email, whatever. Send somebody something. And if you definitely feel that you need to see someone, please visit dallascounty.org. Look for your therapist. Dallas County has great programs for people without health insurance to see a therapist, or check out your employee assistance program. Listen, 24 hours, they have somebody available for you to talk to. It's okay. Listen, don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. You know, my melanated people, we are key to not
Yes.
getting help. We need help. We need help. You know, we have, especially if you've gone through trauma, if it may cause nightmares, it may, you know, different kinds of trauma will cause all kind of trust issues in your life, sexual issues, hormonal imbalances. A lot of different things can happen in your life when you are off. You know, and so do the best that you can. And listen, if you ever feel, listen, and this is very important. If you ever feel like you want to end it all, if you ever feel like that, that you may say, hey, I can't take it anymore, before you make any moves, dial 911. Dial 911. Dial 911. The 911 operator will stay on the line with you until someone is there with you. This is very important, you know, because in order to teach one, you reach one, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I've had family members that literally I had to stay on the phone until they got to a safe place where they could not harm themselves. And so if you can't pick up the phone or call nobody, if you feel like there are some things that's going on, please pick up the phone, dial 911, and stay put. Don't do anything else. Don't just stay on the phone, and they will
Also,
send someone out to you.
the National Suicide Hotline. I just
Thank
had
you,
that
Mr.
phone.
Jimmy.
I just had that number up. Where'd it go? Okay. National Suicide Hotline phone number, guys. 800-273-8255. I'll post that on the page as well. Again, like I said, mental illness is very serious, and you never know what a person's going through. And like you said, if you feel like you get to the point to where you do want to harm yourself, there are people that can help you, you know.
Absolutely.
And going to your pastor might not be the best outlet. Going to the deacon on your at your church might not be the best option for you. Just know that there are some people that are unbiased. There are some people that don't know you. There are some people that are well trained and equipped to help you get through what you're going through. Okay.
Right.
Just because your mama say go to the pastor, that don't mean that's necessarily where you have to go. Just because your mama say go to this therapist don't mean that's necessarily where you have to go. The thing
Right.
is, think outside of the box. There are plenty of outlets. Like I said, some of y'all have been an inspiration to me in my, inbox, not just of a dating situation. Some of y'all have sent me some inspirational and motivational things as well. And you don't even know I need it that day. But I might have needed it that day. We have
Right.
received more than our Blanche Devereaux stories and our letters and all that kind of stuff. Katie, we'll catch you in just a second on her shows coming up here pretty soon. But there's so much that can be done. That's my
That's your
mama said.
mama.
Yes, yeah, that's my mama.
Y'all look alike on that picture.
Yeah, I actually have a picture with my hair exactly like that, and I post it from time to time.
Hey,
Mhm.
mama. So,
So
Miss Shimmy, do me a favor. Read that number one more time, but read it slowly so
okay,
we can get it again. So anybody that needs it, you know, just in case somebody even watch this and be like, you know what, I feel like I want to end it all.
please
And
don't.
before they make that cut, you know, they hear this, you know.
I
Um,
have the
um,
scars to prove it. The number is 800-273-8255. 800-273-8255. That's the
and listen,
National
everybody.
Suicide Hotline.
National Suicide Hotline, they have somebody with they're waiting to be with you. Okay. And they will be able to get you in to see a therapist, especially with coronavirus going on. Please stay safe, wear your gloves, your mask, hand sanitizer, wash your hands all the time. And one more thing I'm starting to see that people are stopping at this moment is uh, stay away from inside gatherings, without social distancing. If you know that you're gonna go to somewhere and chill, if you know you're gonna go somewhere and have a good time, it's all right to wear your mask like you're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I'm still kind of nervous. Y'all know I ain't scared of nothing but coronavirus. So if there's anything I'm gonna do, it's gonna be outside. I don't care what it is, it's gonna be outside. Make sure you try to keep as much social distancing as you can. Take care of your bodies, take care of your mind, and definitely we'd be more than happy. Again, if you need any help, assistance, please reach out. Even reach out to Arbor. Arbor is
Yes.
also a life and wellness coach. Arbor has some very good tools as well. You can reach her on Facebook at Arbor, not Barbara, and also GideonJamesConsulting.com.
All right. Speaking of outings, and social distancing, Q, I just sent you that flyer. I don't know if you can share your screen real quick. I don't know if you're on your laptop or you're just on your phone. I sent it
No,
to
I'm on my
your.
phone. I'm gonna
Okay,
try.
you
I could
might not.
try.
Okay, well, if you can. Anyway, for those that are available in the Dallas-Fort Worth area this Saturday, is the Shopping with Shimmy pop-up shop adult drunken treat. And Q's gone, which means he probably don't know how to share it on his phone. Hopefully he comes back. But my event this weekend, pop-up shop adult drunken treat. Come out, have a good time with us. We'll have a few games, some food, different vendors. It's okay, Q. I tagged y'all in it. We got a couple good black-owned businesses that will be in the building. Not only myself, we have Undercover Girl, which has accessories, and she has some badass fedora hats. So if you are looking for some fedora hats, oh my God, Undercover Girl will be in the building. We have Double Down Barbecue. We have That's It Catering. We have TEH Creations, which is your customized t-shirts, masks, tumblers, all that kind of stuff. We have Drinks by Kiwi, which is one of our soon-to-be sponsors. She will have some of our signature drinks on Saturday for you
I'm
guys to
trying to see
sample
what
and
kind
taste.
that was. What kind is that?
Oh, this one? Oh, this one's the peach mango lemonade
Now I would drink that.
with peach crown.
Anything pink in it, I drink it.
It's peach crown. So remember I tell you, I've been getting her to do different drinks for us with the peach crown because I like that. And who else do we have? For those of you that participate in cannabis, hey, mommy. Those of you that participate in cannabis natured events and things like that, we will have my cousin. She will be in the building. She has flaming hot Cheetos made with cannabis.
That's gonna put me on the toilet.
Well, anyway,
Like
and
seriously.
then we have God, what's Bridget, Arbor sister, her catering company, Oh How Sweet, will be in the building as well. She
Nice.
also has THC drinks that will be available on Saturday also.
I didn't know
Um,
Bridget had a catering company.
yeah. And then we also have Violet Kisses by Ivory Lips, which will be available on Saturday as well. So we got a lot of people that will be in the building. We have Stitched ASAP as well. Will be there. We will have a lash tech available for you ladies that dabble in lashes, different things like that. Anyway, come out. It's an event that you won't want to miss. It is going to be, yes, I will be there with all of my disinfectant items on Saturday. So if you are missing disinfectant items, come and see me. Y'all, I wish I could show y'all all the pictures that I have. I have acquired 7 cases of Lysol within the past 3 days. And that's just,
How the hell wait a minute. Where is you finding
don't worry
all
about
this
it.
Lysol?
If I tell everybody,
Oh,
then they're not gonna come Saturday. And it's
y'all
the
get y'all
real
some
deal.
Lysol.
Yes.
Get y'all some
So
Lysol.
yes, I got big cans, little cans, cleaners, laundry. Anyway, so for all your disinfectant needs, I'll be available on Saturday as well. Again, the address is at 2500 Beckley Mead Avenue, Suite 100, Dallas, Texas 75237.
You're
And
gonna
the
be in the
event,
hood.
it's right
That's
off
Eau
of
Claire.
20 in Hampton.
That, that's
That's
Eau
not
Claire.
the hood.
Miss Shimmy.
That's
Becky
right.
Mead,
It
Miss
is
Shimmy is
it is
in the
one
hood.
light away from Cheddar's off of 20 in Hampton.
That's the hood, Miss Shimmy.
There is no hood over there whatsoever. It ain't
You
nothing
know
but
what?
office buildings and a school and pump it up. It's two schools over there.
Okay.
Anyway, sweet one, Beckley Mead, 2500 you made me forget, 2500 Beckley Mead Avenue, Suite 100, Dallas 75237. The event runs from 1 to 3. Again, we'll have a few games. We will have some food. Your tablet acting up, mommy. That's okay. I'll play it back for you. I'll come give you a live show. Hopefully MTG will be able to all come out on Saturday and we can maybe run a live show. If not, we're just gonna run it live from the shopping page like we do every Saturday. All right. So moving on, we're gonna play a game before we get out of here.
I gotta play a game with you.
Yes. Yeah. Q, you want to play this game? It's a fun game. No?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So we're just gonna play a fun game called Would You Rather?
Okay.
Would you rather? Okay. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to ask a question too.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right, it's a lovely day in the neighborhood, as always, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather go to the candy house or buy bootleg purses?
Well, I don't want no purse, so go get me some
Or
candy.
bags? Or a bag. You know, they got man bags and fanny packs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we ain't getting no bootleg nothing. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If I want to get something real and cheap, I go to Amazon.com. That's where I will go to Amazon.com. If I want something real and cheap, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
But take
Um,
me to the candy house. I like candy.
you remember Penny Candy?
Who?
Penny Candy. You don't remember Penny
Oh
Candy?
yeah, I remember penny candy. Yes, the
Woo.
little chocolate wrappers,
Yes. If I
right?
could find somebody that can find, if you can find me some Penny Candy, I give you a free can of Lysol. And y'all know y'all, Lysol like liquid gold right now. So if you can find me some Penny Candy and bring it to me on Saturday, you will get a free can of Lysol.
Do
Okay?
they even make that stuff?
They do. You have to find it. Trust me. I told you I found, remember when I sent y'all the picture of my candy jar with the fruities and the peanut butter bars and the lemon heads
That them
and the
now
old
ladies in
school
there?
now laters? Remember?
Hmm.
Remember I told you? You just have to know where to find it. And I'm not giving away the secret where I found that candy at. But if you can
I
find me
want.
some penny candy.
Let me tell you, if y'all can find the that bubble gum that look like Scotch tape. What's that called? You have that had the bubble gum.
Um,
You clip it
it's
and you
called
just eat it.
something tape. What was it
That
called?
bubble tape. Bubble
No.
tape. It's
Mm-mm.
not bubble tape,
No.
and the bubbles get this big and it
Mm-mm.
busts all over your face.
Mm-mm. I can tell you what it's called. Because I know, and it came in the little round thing, and you pulled it out, and you cut it off by closing the cap.
Right.
Oh, oh, what is the name of that?
I thought it was bubble tape.
No, that's not what it's called.
What's the next question, Miss Shimmy?
Okay, next question. All right. Would you rather, if you had
I'm
a
here.
choice, if you had a choice to date anyone in the world out of these two people, anyone in the world out of these two people, would you rather date Wendy Williams or Dionne Warwick?
I ain't got no more choices.
Would you rather?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Since I got no choice, I'm gonna go on and say Wendy Williams, number one, because if I had to have sex with Dionne Warwick, I don't know who voice is deeper than whose. Number one, that's the bell on that one. So I don't know whose voice is deeper than the other one. So that's number one. And then number two, I go ahead and give Wendy Williams because allegedly she back on crack, and I go ahead and sift as much money as I could.
Hello. So the name of your gum is Hubba Bubble.
Hubba Bubba. No, Hubba Bubba come in the pack, don't it? Hubba Bubba, no, because I got Hubba Bubba watermelon. They had that. They had the gel when you bite into it. Got the cream. I'm about to say the creamy inside.
I'm trying. I'm trying to pull it up so you can see. Hold on.
I like creamy insides. Don't you play? I'm talking about the. Well, I guess you're right, Miss Shimmy.
Yep.
I guess you're right.
All right. And okay. You get one question, then we'll close it out.
I
We
get
gotta
one
catch Katie.
question.
Yeah, we gotta catch Katie.
Okay. So, okay. Oh, Katie's on. Okay. So,
My mama
would
said
you?
neither for Dionne Warwick, and Wendy Williams said neither.
Well, Mama, I asked for a different choice. She didn't give me one. But oh, my other reason for like I said, sip Wendy Williams money, and also if I could, I'd sell all her wigs. Do you know how much money Wendy Williams wigs would go for on Amazon.com?
Nothing.
Oh, it's some nasty people out there that buy a wig because her pinhead ass had it on. Uh, so Miss Shimmy, I got a
Okay.
question. You have three choices,
Okay.
and this is if you would have did something right,
Okay.
or would you rather? I'm sorry. Would you rather get rid of all the music from Tevin Campbell, okay, Chris Brown, okay, or Johnny Gill?
Johnny.
Which one?
Johnny.
Are you serious? Johnny Gill? Whoa.
I like Tevin Campbell. Can we
I like Tevin too.
talk for 60 seconds? You know, I never said a minute. I always said 60 seconds. You know, I love that. And then of course Chris Brown, that's the freakiest man alive. So, you know, so
I
but Johnny Gill, my got played out, and then I just can't do it. It's something about his head and his nose. Just he wasn't a pleasure to look at.
Okay, one more question, Miss Shimmy. Same
Okay.
question, female artist.
Okay.
Would you rather get rid of all the music in the world
Okay.
from Macy Gray, Brandy, or Beyonce? Macy Gray, Brandy, or Beyonce?
None of them.
But
Let me tell you why. Macy Gray give me that little raspy little tone that make me feel kind of like, like one of them. It's like mellow, but it's raspy to where I can still feel her music. Brandy, that's my girl in the bag of pearls. I love her to death. I love all of her old stuff. She actually has a few good songs on the new album that I like. And Beyonce just take you there. Now, I'm not part of the Beehive by no means, because I can
me,
I can do without her. But she got them songs that be that one mood, and I know I can go to that song. So
Mama said Tevin.
that's
And
because
then
my
she
mama
said,
grew up with Johnny Gill.
all of them. Get rid of
Because
all that
my
music.
mama only listens to Shirley Caesar.
I like Shirley Caesar too. But let
I'm
me
just
tell
kidding.
you,
I'm just kidding.
I would get rid of Macy Gray's ass. And let me tell you
Mm.
why. Macy Gray, the only time you can tell she talking is when she acted on Training Day. That's the only time you tell. Her music like,
She did good in the Tyler Perry play.
I'm like, what is this bitch doing? Is she casting a spell? Is she saying some voodoo shit? I mean, I'm trying to, and
I
then
like Macy Gray.
wait a minute, hold on, Miss Shimmy. And then her hair. I'm in my bathroom, y'all, because I was about to get in the shower when I jump on, and I just don't feel like going sitting on my bed or it's over.
This a mess.
But her hair look like this. Hold on. She got one side over here, and it looked like a big ass bun on one side. I'm trying to do so y'all can see. So y'all see all the way out. Like this. and then it's covering her face like this. So that's all you can see, just like that.
Flag on the
Her
play.
locks be on one side. They be on one
Flag,
side.
flag on the play. Flag on the play. And that is our show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for joining. Thank you, Q, for coming on, jumping on a little bit. Again, if you guys are dealing with any type of mental illness or you are thinking seriously about hurting yourself, don't forget to contact the National Suicide Hotline or 911. That hotline number again is 1-800-273-8255. Someone is there to help you. If you need to inbox us or talk to us or anything at any point in time or speak to anybody, DallasCounty.org as well has a list of licensed therapists that can also help you as well as your job's EAP programs. Thank you all for joining tonight. As y'all can see, our lineup is across the bottom as well. We again are looking for the MTG Beauty of the Week as well as Man Crush every day as well, gentlemen and ladies. I already told them it's not just going to be physical. We're gonna take the lead from you guys, and we are gonna look for some men, preferably some entrepreneurs that got a little cash on them. Hopefully, when you take your little picture and send it to us, it got your cash. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. But make sure y'all go ahead and send us in a pic and a mini bio of yourself to mashthegas.com. We're going to go through those and begin that in November of this year. All right.
Oh
So
yeah, do we go there to fix the website? Do we?
yes. All right. Well, thank you all again for joining us tonight. Q, thank you so much for going on. Y'all catch tomorrow Hendrix on Happy Hour Thursday night after dark. On Thursday, and then of course our Halloween episode on Friday. Q is so excited about this little ugly little costume that he gonna wear. I have a surprise costume that I just thought about the other day. Friend gave the idea to me, so hopefully I can pull it off by Friday. All right, love y'all, love, peace, and hair grease. I'm going to get ready to post the link for Kate, Candor with Katie, so y'all tune into that show as well. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Not everybody.